guys, it's me, Shani, and today I'm going to show you the 6 most recent eyeshadow palettes that I've tried out, and I'm going to rank them from 6 to 1 and just tell you a little bit, like kind of a review of these palettes, why I'm ranking one ahead of the other, and yeah, I thought it would be super fun. These are all the palettes I've tried out in 2020 so far, and some of them I got around Christmas time, but I'm just going to count it as 2020 because I didn't really get into using them until now. And I don't know, at the end of Christmas I feel like it's such a blur that it's almost basically January before you know it. So I did technically get a few of them in December, but very tail end of December. So yeah, I'm just super excited to talk about all these palettes and I hope you enjoy. So first, number 6 is actually Juvia's Place. Now Juvia's Place is actually I have 2 Juvia's Place palettes in this video, but this is the Nubian 2, and Juvia's Place is super affordable. They're amazing prices and you get a lot of product. Like, look at how big these eyeshadow pans are. It's awesome, and I do love this color scheme. It's like grungy and cute and I love it, but the eyeshadows don't all perform consistently. This Kenya shade here was very patchy in my outer corner once when I used it. I think it's mostly the mattes. Like, these two again can be kind of patchy, and same with this Madagascar shade here. The shimmers are really, really gorgeous. I love this shade here. You can tell I've dipped into it a good amount. I really like this gold here. I used it recently. This green is gorgeous. So the shimmers, I would say, are very, very good, but the mattes are just kind of patchy. Unreliable is the word I would use, and it just sucks because these mattes here, the purple, like, they're just so interesting and you can come up with awesome color combos with these. So I love it. It's just hard for me to get excited or reach for it when I know that I might have trouble with the mattes, and it just makes me not want to reach for these shimmers even though they are gorgeous. So I love this palette. I'm glad I have it. I'm going to hold on to it. My Aunt Nettie actually got it for me for Christmas and I'm so grateful. I definitely want to try it out more. But right now I had to rank it lowest just because I'm having trouble reaching for it because I'm like nervous about these mattes. So, and I have to talk about the mattes in the other Juvia's Place palette as well, but I do really like it and I'm glad I have it. I couldn't rank it higher because of the patchiness of the mattes sometimes. So pretty much a lot of the time. Not all of the mattes get super patchy, but yeah, so that is number 6. Number 5 is this Frozen 2 palette from ColourPop. The packaging is super gorgeous, and we have a mirror and these 9 shades. I absolutely love the color scheme of this. The purples, the golds, the neutrals. I think it's really, really pretty, and I loved the movie. I loved Frozen 2, so that's kind of why I wanted this palette. I liked the Anna palette, which is right here, over the Elsa palette, but if you've tried the Elsa palette, please let me know how you like it. I liked the Anna one better. I love this gold here. I love this purple. These are beautiful, beautiful. I love ColourPop's formula. I don't love the pressed glitter. I used it once, but I just don't really gravitate towards that. And I don't really like this shade, Warm Hugs. It's just a matte with some glitter in it, and I just don't really reach for mattes with glitter. It just kind of seems pointless to me. But I do really like that you have this shade here you can use in the inner corner. I like the purple shimmer, the gold shimmer. I like how you have some neutrals to play with if you don't want to go the purple route. So yeah, I do really like this palette. I just think the pressed glitter and this other Warm Hugs shade kind of lowers it a little bit, and I just don't really reach for this as much because I've been really into colorful shadows, and this pulls a little more neutral for me sometimes, so I don't know, I just don't reach for this as much as the other ones, so I'm going to leave this one at number 5. But I do really like it. I like the cute concept of it, and I'm glad I do have it in my collection. Alright, number 4 is the Soft Glam by Anastasia. I got this for Christmas, and I absolutely love it. It is so pretty. I think the formula is amazing. We have a cream color that I can use to set my eyes before I do any other eyeshadow. I have a black in here. I have a ton of beautiful mattes, and the shimmers here are so soft and buttery. It's amazing. And the mattes, I don't know, I just know I can trust this formula no matter what. And I have this Dusty Rose shade here, which I absolutely love. I love that like mauve-y purple. So yeah, I think this is an amazing palette. I'm so glad I finally have it in my collection. I've been wanting it for a long time, but I just haven't been reaching for it because it's very neutral, and while it's an amazing palette and while I'm glad I have it in my collection, it's not anything that I'm like super excited and wanting to use every day type of thing, so I had to rank it a little bit lower, but I do like it. It just doesn't get me super creative and excited. I think it's just one of those palettes that is like a staple and essential for, you know, everyday looks, but I don't know, it's just very neutral, and that's why I don't reach for it as much. So I had to rank it at 4. So next, number 3, I have the Violet Voss Essentials palette, and for these next 3, the top 3, I was kind of moving them around because I really didn't know which one I wanted to be number 1. But Violet Voss Essentials, I got this in my first ever BoxyCharm. Actually, it wasn't in the box. I got a free palette for signing up, and this was my free palette. And at first I was like, you know, just another palette I might not reach for. But it is gorgeous. There's neutrals, there's pinks and purples, there's a black, there's an inner corner color, there's this crazy emerald color. So I just really like it, and they're so soft and beautiful. I like the formula of Violet Voss. This is my first palette from Violet Voss, but I really like the formula so far. There's a nice mirror here, and I don't know, I've just been really enjoying these shades, and they blend beautifully. It's just really nice, and I can see why it's like an essentials palette, because you can create 3 very different types of looks with this palette. You can go more colorful, you can go neutral, or you can go pink and purple, and I really like the versatility of that. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this palette, and I didn't think I would as much as I am, and it's just also kind of small and nice to pack if you're going somewhere. But I don't know, I'm really liking that palette. So that is number 3. Number 2 is my most recent addition. This is the Sugar Pill Fun Size palette. This is so cute. First off, look at the little kitty. And Sugar Pill I've never tried. This is my first time trying their eyeshadows. And first off, lovely little heart mirror. And then look at these shades. It's like a pastel rainbow dream. It's gorgeous, and I've used every single shade in this palette. I did a like blue purple look, I did a pinky look. I actually am wearing the pink today, these 2 pinks, and then I did a like yellow, orange, red look. And I do have to pull in a shimmer somewhere else. I like to use shimmers mostly every day, so I can't just use this alone, and I think that's why I ranked it at number 2 as well, because I can't really complete a full look out of it. I like having a shimmer, but these are beautiful mattes. They blend beautifully. You can build them up to be super vibrant, super colorful, or you can kind of use it lighter hand and use it as more of a pastel. I really like these shades. I like the formula, and I love Sugar Pill as a brand. I'm really wanting a lot of their stuff now when I never used to really pay attention to them. But yeah, I got this at Ulta, and I'm just so excited. I didn't get it at Ulta. I bought it like online at Ulta, but I just absolutely love these shades and I'm super excited to have this in my collection. I feel like it's different than any palette I already own, so I had to rank it higher. Lastly, number 1 is the Juvia's Place Magic Mini Palette. This is so funny because the bottom of my list was Juvia's Place and the top of my list is Juvia's Place. And I do have to say there are some mattes that are not the best in here. This blue and this purple are just not good. I don't even touch them. I tried it once. I tried each of them once and I was like, nope, never again. So those are 2 really bad mattes, but this matte, this matte, this matte, this matte all perform really, really nice. So I do have to say that, and the shimmers are beautiful. This palette I just keep finding myself reaching for, so because those 2 mattes are bad, I was just like kind of hesitant to put this as number 1, but I just have to because I reach for it so much. I make neutral looks with like these tones here. I make pinky tones with this pink matte and then these 2 pink shimmers. I have this color here. It's already like getting hard pan because I use it so much. It is Fesso and it is a purple with a blue glitter shift in it. I use that like so much. I love that shade. I use this icy blue. I use these other blues like just the other day. I used this one. Like I just can't help reaching into this palette. I can do colorful, I can do neutral, pinks, purples. It's just all in here and I love it. I really wish these 2 mattes would perform well. That would make this like a perfect palette to me, but they don't, so it's kind of hard. It made me kind of want to put one of these 2 ahead, but I just decided I have to give this number 1 because of all these palettes, this is the one I reach for the absolute most. So yeah, I like all these palettes. I'm really glad I have them all in my collection, and this was kind of just a fun rating video. I'm definitely going to do this at the end of the year and maybe continuing every time I get a lot of palettes into my collection, but definitely at the end of the year I like to do this and it'll be interesting to see like what changes. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm about to leave for spring break, which I'm super excited about. I have had a rough week of midterms and all sorts of crazy things. I'm just so excited to get out of here and, you know, and have a great spring break. So I hope you guys, whatever you're doing now, are having a good time, and hopefully I will see you next time in my next video. Bye bye, see ya.